So I have a string here, and let's say I want to check if the string contains a substring, or actually not a substring, but any character that is in an array of characters. Well, obviously, if we know what we are going to check at compile time, we can do, you know, we can loop over the string and then use a switch, right? But well, you can't really do that if we don't know what we're looking for at runtime or compile time, because the switch must have integers, and if you have like even a character C, you can't really use that as a case in a switch statement. So how do we actually go about doing this? Well, I guess you can do, something like this, where you will loop over the string, and for each character, you're going to loop over the array of characters and check each character if the ones in reject is in S. But this is pretty expensive, because every time we are looping, or every time we are iterating over a character in S, we have like what? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have like 4 ifs here, and also the null, the null check. So this is probably not the most efficient way of going about this, because if we're using a switch, it's very nice because you can have multiple cases without checking for each one. So is there a better way here? This is how the glibc stir span is implemented. It takes an array of characters, and then it makes a table. So it makes a table of truth value, or bool, I guess. You can make it bool or unsigned char, whatever, but and then you will want to initialize them. Well, you can do this, I guess, but stirrspan uses multiple mem sets because apparently it enables inlining. That's what it says in the comment, but I have seen that this will be optimized to a mem set if in a compiler explorer. Actually, we can make an enum here, so we can have was it accept. I'll just do a cc 0 reject 1 and then null 2. So, and then we can make this. So we are just going to use the ASCII value of the character. So, and then we're going to mark the characters that we are going to reject. So let's loop over the table, actually not the table, but the array of characters here. Right, and then we will do table, was it reject, I guess, right, equals reject. So in this table, we're going to mark the characters that are rejected, and we're just going to use the ASCII value. So what we're going to do is we can do a for switch table plus s. So we're going to iterate over the string, and then we're going to use the table to check if it's an accepted, rejected, or a null character. Right, so if it's accepted, we're just going to continue the loop. We're going to make a break here. And then case reject. If it's rejected, let's say this is a function or something, we'll just return an unwanted value, which is 0, let's say. And if it's null, then we'll just break, right? and then, you know, yeah, return 1. Let's say this is function something, right? And then, so with this, we don't have to have like 4 ifs for each character. We are instead using the table, and with the table we're going to check each character whether it is accepted, rejected, or it's a null. And obviously the downside here is we're going to take the hit of initializing or allocating the table and initializing it, but you know, if it's like a long string, it's probably worth it. And it's probably better than having like 4 ifs here for each character here. Oh, and I guess we should, you know, run it. Let's say we will print if it contains rejected character. And we probably want this unsigned char because we don't really want to access a negative index. So, and yeah, so compile this. Wait, what the hell? Break. Oh my, wait, what? What? Wait, what? Why? Continue. ++ s. Wait, what's happening here? Oh my gosh. Okay, I forgot to iterate the reject here. Okay, so no reject, and if we insert some space or tabs or, you know, whatever in the reject detected, right? Well, you know, return 1, I guess. Right, reject detected. But if we put something like a tab